Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of October 28th. If you're a shipper that has a lot of LTL freight, we've got some extremely important information for you. Over the past 6 weeks, I've attended numerous industry conferences where I've had the opportunity to give some talks and participate in some panel discussions with shippers and carriers who really understand what's going on in the transportation marketplace. Now, what I've gleaned from this experience is that if you're an LTL shipper, there are some extremely important things that need to be on your radar screen as you march forward into 2020. The first thing you need to put on your radar screen is that the LTL industry is operating at or pretty close to peak capacity. Now, this has some significant ramifications for LTL shippers. Specifically, one of the things that we're seeing is some very high quality carriers. Carriers which have traditionally offered outstanding service are having some struggles, and this is creating some confusion for shippers. They're asking, what's going on? We've never seen this happen. Well, some of the LTL carriers have shared with me that there's a ton of freight flowing through their network and they're struggling with some operational issues. Now, the second thing that this also means is that when it comes to pricing, the LTL carriers are acting differently than the truckload carriers. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we touched on that when we covered what was going on in the LTL industry. It's something that Rob Estes also talked about in his interview with us that's available for you over at Transact.com. But some of you have asked, Mike, when we're seeing truckload carriers drop rates significantly, why are LTL carriers coming in and asking for rate increases? The reason for that was explained to me by the senior executive from one of the largest LTL carriers. He said, Mike, right now our trucks are pretty much full. So what we're trying to do is get rid of the least profitable freight so we can replace it with more profitable freight. And we're willing to accept less freight if it means a better operating ratio and it allows us to make more money. Now, that's something that a lot of LTL shippers are struggling to comprehend. Now, the third and perhaps the most important thing that you need to understand is that in 2020, we would not be surprised if there were some further consolidation in the LTL industry. Folks, you think 2018 was bad, where we lost New England Motor Freight and Lakeville and a whole host of other carriers? Well, in 2020, some experts are saying, look for some other LTL carriers to shut their doors. If that happens, it raises the question, what's your contingency plan? Now, if you're struggling and saying, Mike, I don't have a contingency plan, don't worry. I've got some great news. Send me a call or give us an email. With things like our rapid assessment process or our LTL benchmarking capabilities, we can help you understand what your options look like and the financial impact of those options. Like I said, just send me an email or give us a call, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team. We're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.